Happy Monday, everybody. My name is Dan Macleod, and I'm coming to you today from Halifax, Nova Scotia. In Exodus chapter 4, the Lord asks Moses this question: what's that in your hand? He's serving as a shepherd tending sheep in the desert. What's in his hand is a shepherd's staff, nothing more than a dead piece of wood that has been reused for another purpose. And God challenges him and says, Moses, I want you to throw that staff on the ground. He's testing Moses because he wants to make sure that what he's holding isn't holding on to him. The good thing of the staff is it speaks to who Moses is. He's a shepherd. It speaks to what he's doing. He's tending sheep. The unseen side of the staff is this. It's a constant reminder of what he has forsaken, the life that he could have had, but he's given up. He could be in the courts of Pharaoh living with the riches of Egypt, but he's forsaken that for a seemingly lowly task, when the reality is God is preparing him to soon be the shepherd to an entire nation. And so God says, Moses, throw it on the ground. I need to make sure you're not held by what you're holding. And when he does, the staff becomes a serpent, and God's demand becomes even more radical when he says, Moses, pick that serpent up by the tail. God is literally asking Moses, risk yourself as an act of obedience to my word. And if you will, I'll show you the supernatural. I've turned a stick into a serpent, and I can turn a serpent into a stick. But if you're going to see it, you've got to surrender what's in your hand. I would challenge you on this Monday to consider, what has God placed in your hand? Has God given you a unique skill and ability? Has He blessed you with a great career? Or do you feel like all you have in your hand is pain, heartache? Whether you think it's good or bad, if you'll open up your hand as an act of surrender to God, and you will trust Him and obey His word and follow His call, there, in an act of surrender, you'll discover His supernatural power. I challenge you today to open your heart and let God speak to you. Allow God to lead you into new areas of growth and new opportunities of ministry. I hope the word of the Lord will bless you today, and I believe if you'll surrender with an open hand and an open heart, you'll see the supernatural power of His Spirit in your life.